Alrighty, good evening, folks. The remedial day was a good, good success. I bench went well. Lat pull downs, I kind of found my technique again. But what I ended up having to do 6 sets of bench. There might be cats fighting, so I'm listening. Maybe not. I think it was 5 sets of bench and 6 sets of lat pull down to get to my goals. But the lat pull downs felt really good. Felt like my lats kicking in better. The bench felt good, so we're just gonna do a mobility day, kind of recover, because tomorrow we've got bench, squat, and rows again. So let's get my timer here, the interval timer going. We've had some really nice. Well, we had really nice weather for the weekend, which was really nice, which I appreciated. But I think Friday I sat outside, lit a little campfire, no music. It was just me, the woods, the birds, the wind, and I just listened and just loved it. Um, Ended up having a little bit of a drizzle that you know prevented the fire from really taking off, and I tried to sit out there for as long as I could. Like I even enjoyed a touch of the drizzle until I started getting too wet, and then came in. But the fact that I had 2 really nice days, that felt just really good for me. And of course, we went from like a high of near 80 to I think today I woke up and it was 35 degrees. So I was very disappointed, but it is what it is. Okay. So today's going to be very much a lower body again, mobility based session. I'm going to try and do some different things than the last mobility day. Um, there's probably going to be some repeats. Apparently, we need a hip internal rotation stretch. Like, I think at one point I used to be able to do this, like, hurdler stretch, and that is not happening. We might only do one rep of that on both sides because some of them, or that particular one. Let's see here. So I should probably gets better. Interesting, because I'm not surprised, but this left leg again feels tighter. I just remembered I wanted to experiment with something, so we'll do that next. I still had a ball in there, didn't I? Alright. We're gonna try some hip flexor mobility / strengthening. We'll see how this goes. That was burning. Interesting. So I have the mobility needed to get my leg up as if I was doing leg lifts, right? So clearly I might have another issue. All right. So it's definitely harder. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. So that kind of burns. What I might try here is I'm going to stick this underneath my pelvis. Okay. This feels great. All right. So 10 of those. Got my leg burning. So I put the half bolster underneath my pelvis to put me into a little hip extension for a little more range of motion during these straight leg raises. And it just feels pretty good if I had to be 100% honest with you. Oh. Whew. So what I did feel there was definitely some like sciatic tension. So I'll do some hamstring and like spinal flexion type stretches, and do some sciatic stretches as well. So we'll do 3 of these, 3 sciatic glides, and that'll probably be it for me for the day, because I want to be done. I don't think I will ever try and get my flexibility to the point where I can put my forehead on the ground in this position, because it's kind of like, is that necessary for me in my life? But trying to preserve mobility for as long as I can, and strength will be a lifetime, I think, importance. Alrighty. So the biggest difference between a hamstring and a sciatic glider is if you kind of pull your toe up, you can put a little more tension on that sciatic nerve. So I'm gonna get my foot placed on there. Right now I feel a calf stretch. As I hinge, stick my butt back, right, that's starting to put tension through the back of my leg. And that is just screaming into my hip and hammy. Ooh. Interesting that I got more sciatic tension on this side than I do my left side. Oh, like I was able to block out my left knee pretty well and get my hands on the foam roll. But with my right leg, it was like, nope, that right knee was not straightening out. So we'll see how we do on the next one. All right, so my knee's pretty straight, and I am feeling that straight up. All right, so right about here, my right knee wants to bend. And now I've just touched. Oh, oh, wild. would not have expected that from my right leg. So, interesting findings. And this is kind of, I guess, part of why I like these home workouts, especially when they're a little more free form like today. If you did what I did today, great. If you did your own thing, discovered some new things about yourself, awesome. If you're just starting, looking for ideas, motivation, discipline, or community to support you, it's what we're here to do. Help each other be a little better every day. So, good job today. Keep working hard. We'll see you next time.